Hi guys, in case you're new here, my name is Amber Craft. I'm the author of paranormal romance called the Unknown series, and the title of my latest book, Unknown Revenge, which is available on Amazon, I'm about to pull. And because I don't like it. Now, this is because I went the self-publishing route 10 years ago when if you went self-publishing, it was because you wanted either A, the easy route, or B, you just couldn't hack it in the traditional publishing world. So, I'm a really big advocate for self-publishing and for new authors and for believing in yourself and getting yourself out there. But I saw a post today and I posted on Facebook about it, and I won't mention the person just in case they don't want to be mentioned. But this really hit home and I really felt bad, and over the past few months I have been working very hard to change my life. Physically, mentally, just about everything. I am working to better myself and get better in my life and in every aspect of my life. And so I wanted to talk about something today. Now I'll read the post, maybe you've seen it, maybe you won't. It says, I've stopped writing. Writing is only for a handful of lucky people like J.K. Rowling and Stephen King. It is a waste of time for aspiring underlings because literary agents and publishers are not interested in newbies and in no one like me. Now I understand where they're coming from. They're frustrated. I don't know what point in their writing career they are. Obviously, they haven't published a novel yet. I don't know if they have tried and got rejected millions of times, and that's why they're frustrated, or they're having someone nag in their ear and say you cannot do this. But the thing is this, if you don't try, you're never gonna know. And if you want to get somewhere in life, if you want to succeed and be the next J.K. Rowling, it doesn't take luck. It takes hard work. It takes determination and focus and drive. Did you know if you study something, one subject, 1 hour a day, in 5 years you could know and be considered a leading expert on that? Because you took the determination and the focus and you studied and you made that a priority. Now I have 2 full-time jobs. I'm a single mother, and yet I am working out for an hour a day when I get home, directly when I get home. I am working an hour on editing, and I finish my novel during camp because I made those things priorities. You can't listen to the naysayers. If you have people in your friends and your family circle who are nagging in your ear saying you can't do this, and you're listening, you need to change your mindset and possibly get new friends, because you need people who are going to encourage you and let that be your priority. It took my mom 5 years to understand that this wasn't a hobby. This is a dedicated thing that I want in my life. I want to do to better myself. There are 3 types of writers, because every author is a writer. There are 3 types of writers in life. There is 1, the person who has a story, and even though they never knew anything about writing, they have to get it out. Even if that's the only one they ever get out. Second one, there is a person who, like myself and like most writers I know, even if they never publish, even if they never get any further than writing it down and editing it and putting it bound in a notebook for themselves, they have to write. They are driven. And then there are those who will never succeed because they're thinking long term. They're thinking J.K. Rowling. They are comparing themselves to people they have yet to become. You could be the next J.K. Rowling. You could be anything you want. But without sacrifice, without failing, you're never going to get there. Failing gives you strength. Being frustrated is part of failing. But you learn from failure. Do you think Oprah was always as big as she was? Do you think any of the athletes in the NBA didn't get where they are without dedication? There's no such thing as luck. Not in my book. There is cause and effect. If you are going to work for it, and your cause is to be dedicated and get up and do things that most people would think you're crazy about and crazy for doing, then the effect is that you will get where you want to be. Cut that huge goal into sections. I know where I want to be in the next year, but I cannot get there without first cutting it into sections and winning one day at a time. To get there, I have had to write every morning the 3 things I want to get out of today. A mental thing, a physical thing, and just one random goal that I feel will make me feel good and make me get to where I want to be. You have to take steps to get to that destination. You can't take one leap and be there. So, for those of you new writers that haven't been published, for those of you who have people in your ear all the time downing you, it's a habit. You have to change it. It is a drive, it is a dedication. Your mind is a muscle. Just like your muscles, you have to train it. You have to exercise it. You have to be dedicated to get the results you want. So change your habits. That's all life is. Habits, routines, things our brain tell us are safe. But it's never gonna get us anywhere if you're safe. If people aren't doubting you, if people aren't telling you you're crazy, you're not working hard enough to get to your goal. People think I'm crazy for having 2 jobs. Crazy for having 2 jobs and being a single mother and still writing. People tell me you're never gonna get published. They ask me where my book is. Oh, that's all? Yeah, right now that's all. But I'm getting there. I'm succeeding every day because I am working towards the goal I want. I'm not as tech savvy as a lot of people. So what do? I have my 1 hour of workouts. I have my 1 hour of editing or writing or revising. I do 1 hour of beta reading to help my mind get better on finding little things that might need to be changed. And then I pick one thing a night and I research it. I have a list of things I don't know anything about that I know I need to get where I'm going to get in the publishing industry. And I research it for an hour. I research the same thing for a week till I get a little grasp on it. And if I'm so dug into that, I'll research it another week. If I got to where I've understood it just a little bit and there's something else I need to understand to make me further understand that point, I'll go research that. The point is, writing is the same as life. It takes habits that you are not willing to break, sacrifices you are willing to make, and just to be stubborn. Be dedicated. Be yourself if you're willing to do that. Every writer, every author started with a passion and a dream and a story in their head. And they were willing to get there by working hard. The question is, are you? You want to be an author? You have one story in your head? Great. Are you dreaming of being the next J.K. Rowling? Fine. But you have to be willing to work at it. If you're not, quit fussing. Quit being the victim. I prefer to be the victor. I prefer to win every day of my life. Not just go about it saying, oh well, maybe tomorrow. Yes, writing is hard. Yes, you're gonna get naysayers. You're gonna get people that tell you can't. And your brain will take that piece of negative information before it'll take an affirmation. It's a way we're hardwired to do. Our brains are there to save us and make us safe. So they'll take that little negative acorn versus a good one. So, like I said, are you ready to be an author? Or are you just gonna write your entire life? Till next time, guys. Happy writing.